Tonight we are looking at two twins that don't get along at all. Yes, it's the Cramp twins, the animated series that is based on the 1995 graphic novel of the same name. The show lasted for 2 seasons with 52 episodes being made. The show aired between 2001 and 2004. The show focuses on Wayne and Lucien, who are twins, going around their daily lives, but they often butt heads. So now that we have the background, let's take a look at a couple of episodes. First up we have twin studies. So we are at some factory as a car pulls up and parks. Some guy can't get out of his car as dad is running late for work. The other guy is very angry as he can't get out. Dad just waves at him as he walks on and crashes into a bunch of things. Dad walks into the factory as he gets himself dressed. He walks into his boss's office as his boss shouts at him for being untidy. The dad tries to get rid of the stain as it starts to create bubbles as it is a soap product. Suddenly some woman shouts from the back of the room as the boss introduces us to Monkfish. The boss explains Monkfish is doing some research on twins as he announces that Monkfish is staying over with the Cramps. The dad is shocked as he doesn't know what to say. He thanks the boss as we see Lucien walk home with his hamster. Wayne is on his tail as he sneaks up behind him and scares him. He asks if he can eat the hamster or do experiments on it as Lucien gets annoyed at him. He says he is looking after the hamster for someone else. Wayne says Mom will never let the hamster in the house as Lucien ignores him as he sneaks it in. Wayne shouts out for Mom as Mom comes out and demands to know what is going on. She sees the hamster as she tells Lucien to get it out of the house. Lucien tries to defend himself as the mom sprays it. Wayne laughs as Dad comes home and explains they have a house guest as Monkfish arrives. So at dinner Monkfish is seated as Mom calls the twins. She gets confused on which twin is which as Monkfish says it's quite easy to get confused. Lucien says they are very different as their mom tells them to be quiet as she demands Lucien to wash his hands. Monkfish says all twins are similar as Wayne elbows Lucien as he gets his greens. Monkfish says that twins also have a secret language. So we see the hamster as Monkfish watches him. She says to Lucien that he doesn't want to let the hamster loose in a library as Lucien explains he is nothing like Wayne. He says he loves nature as Monkfish takes some of his homework. She goes to Wayne's room as Monkfish tries to tell Lucien they are the same as they get into an argument. She walks into Wayne's room as at night she says goodnight to Lucien but calls him Wayne, so Lucien gets angry. Lucien walks into his bedroom as he sees the hamster eating his homework. He blames Wayne as Wayne says it wasn't him. So at breakfast Wayne is struggling to eat as Monkfish arrives. Lucien says him and Wayne are still very different as Monkfish says they have some tests to do. Lucien still says the twins have nothing in common as Monkfish holds up an ink blot. She asks what they see as the twins give very different answers. Lucien says she is trying to trick him into giving the same answer, so they play with some shapes as Wayne is struggling to get them in as Lucien puts them in nicely. Wayne picks on him as Monkfish writes everything down and calls him Wayne once again. Lucien shouts once more as at night he is having nightmares. He falls out of bed as he screams as someone comes over to the hamster. So the next day they call down the twins as it is breakfast time. Both boys are tired as they eat up in sync. They get into a fight as their mom says they are spreading germs everywhere. Monkfish is happy with the results as she has one more thing to do as she gives the twins some paper. She asks for a picture of their feelings as Lucien draws something quickly then throws it back at Monkfish. Wayne takes his time as he shows off a truck. Monkfish is thankful as she gets rid of Lucien's one and asks Wayne to do another truck to fix the results. Lucien is in his bedroom storming around as he then spots the hamster missing. Monkfish says the test results are perfect as Lucien then jumps on Wayne demanding answers about the hamster. Suddenly Monkfish screams as the twins dash over there and see the hamster in her suitcase. Monkfish is angry at Lucien as the hamster has ruined the project. Wayne then admits it was him behind putting the hamster in the suitcase as he explains he is nothing like Lucien. The twins smile as Monkfish is shocked. She is annoyed as she gets driven away. Mom asks if they said goodbye to her as they said they did as the episode ends. Next up we have birthday blues. So at school, the teacher is teaching about moths as Lucien says he is scared of moths as Marie says that she thought Lucien loved everything apart from Wayne. Lucien explains he hates moths as the teacher slams her ruler on the desk as Lucien explains that moths eat knitting. The teacher says that is true as she scares the class. She dismisses the class as Wendy then butts in and says she needs to give out invites to her birthday party. So she goes around the class to give out the letters as Wayne eats his. So at home Mom and Dad are reading the invite as Wayne comes in with Lucien's letter in his mouth. Lucien wants the invite back as Wayne says he didn't get one. The mom then says that everyone got an invite as she goes off to call the Winkles to confirm they are coming. Wendy says Wayne better be coming as she flirts with him. So at the Cramp's house, Mother is looking through the fridge for some food as Dad says they have to get ready for the big birthday bash as he suggests getting their teeth straightened. Wayne is upset as his parents try to get answers out of him. Lucien winds him up as Wayne gets angry. He throws his food as they get ready for the birthday party as they get dressed up as sailors. Dad comes in as a cowboy as Mother loves it. He shows off the present he got Wendy as Lucien doesn't like it. Mother says they have to impress as Mr. Winkle is the dad's boss. Wayne and Lucien aren't happy as Dad puts his foot down as he demands the children to behave. Lucien says he will then knit a sweater for Wendy as Mom likes that idea. Wayne is still not happy as he comes up with an idea, so Lucien knits away as Marie watches on. Lucien explains his plan as Marie is concerned. So Wayne is looking around the junkyard as he is measuring up TVs. He finds an engine as he says it is perfect. So at home Wayne is swapping the engine for the doll's house as he swaps them over. Lucien has finished his sweater as Wayne tells him to brush his teeth. Lucien goes off to do that as Wayne takes his present. Lucien then remembers they haven't had dinner yet as Wayne captures a bunch of moths that have swarmed around his lamp. So the next day, everyone gets up nice and early as they pack up the car. Lucien can't find his present as Wayne comes out and gives it to him. Mom demands them to get a move on as they then arrive at the Winkles' house as Wendy is pleased at Wayne's appearance. The dad tries to impress his boss as he then knocks over the table. Mom saves the day as Lucien and Marie walk around the house. So Wendy is forcing Wayne to get a picture as he then dashes off to eat some cake. Wendy loves him as she then picks on another kid. Miss Winkle then arrives as Mom catches on they are wearing the same outfit, so she gets embarrassed. Miss Winkle walks over to her to say she has great fashion taste as Mr. Winkle tries to show off his belt. Mom says they are making a good impression as Wendy then opens up her presents. She gets bored at most of them as she then opens Wayne's one as it is the engine. She loves it as everyone is confused. Mr. Winkle says it is an engine as Wendy roars at him. She then goes to opens Lucien's present as she gets the sweater out as the moths eat the thing up. Moths get everywhere as it eats up the place. Chaos unfolds as Mom saves the day by spraying them. Mr. Winkle takes a seat as a letter falls off. Miss Winkle reads it as she says the whole thing was terrorism. Everyone gasps as Wendy blames Lucien. He tries to defend himself as everyone walks closer. Suddenly Wayne jumps to his defense as he takes the blame. Everyone is shocked as Wendy twists it and still loves Wayne. Wayne is annoyed as Mr. Winkle tells everyone to get out. Lucien tries to hand out the letters as Wendy wants Wayne to stay but he gets away as the episode ends. Finally we have Slave Mart. So at night, Wayne hates his dinner as he flicks peas at Lucien. Lucien squashes them onto his food as Wayne gets angry and they get into a fight. Mom tries to save the day as the food goes everywhere. Wayne says sorry as he tries to be a good boy. He says to order pizza as Dad likes that idea. Dad then changes his mind as he says the twins can go to bed without any dinner. So Wayne blames Lucien as he wants something to eat. He then takes the teddies as he wants to do a barbecue. He rushes off to his room as Lucien chases him. He gets locked out as the parents arrive. Lucien explains everything as Mom then barges in. Wayne says he was only playing a game as he explains they aren't real animals. Lucien fights to get them back as he is upset. Wayne laughs as Mom says she is going out shopping as she is leaving them with Dad. She wants them to be good but the second she has left they cause chaos. So in the car, Mom is talking to her friends as Mom says she has a lot of coupons to spend. We suddenly find out that the twins have been brought along for the ride. So in the store they go around as we then find out one of Lucien's friends work at the store. He says he shouldn't be, but he can't talk to him. So Mom's friend says no time for talking as they have to get to the makeup. The adults fight for the makeup as the Cramp's mother is taking Wayne around in the aisles very slowly. Mom stops for some shampoo as Wayne grabs a broom and starts going towards Lucien. They crash as Lucien flies off. Wayne chases him as he nearly bumps into some toilet paper, but Lucien's friend saves him. He says you don't want to get on the wrong side of the manager as he will make you work here for free if you did anything bad. Mom says he sounds like a great guy as her friends come over with over-the-top makeup on. Wayne and Lucien fight once more as they break everything. The manager comes over as the mother blames the boys. They blame each other as the manager says he will call the police unless they work it off. So in the office, the boys are blaming each other as the manager tells them to empty their pockets as they put their stuff on the table. The manager demands them to get into their uniforms as Lucien says it is justice as Mom is still out on the town with her friends. She starts to feel guilty as her friends try to convince her she has done the right thing. They go to some beauty thing as the twins are getting their marching orders from the manager. He says no talking as the twins get a move on. Wayne throws all the cereal about as one of the other kids then tries to talk to Lucien. He asks what the twins are in for as Lucien explains it was all Wayne as they argue again. Wayne says he is going home as the alarm then goes off. The manager isn't pleased as he starts chasing Wayne. Wayne tries to defend himself with a lobster as it doesn't go well. The manager orders him to get back to work as the adults are getting their nails done as they argue over the nails. Lucien asks the other kid if Wayne got away as he then takes a stand, but the manager catches him, so forces him into the meat room as he then spots another kid he knew from school. The kid explains he didn't move out of town as he explains he had butterfingers. The adults are now fighting over high heels. They get into a fight as they get kicked out. The manager comes for Lucien as he blames Wayne once more, so the manager gets the CCTV and shows Lucien he is at fault. They are shocked at the CCTV as the girls are fighting over some more clothes. They get kicked out again as the mother tells them to behave as she then remembers the boys. She heads to the supermarket to pick them up as the manager then shows her the CCTV. It was the mother who knocked over the stuff. So Lucien goes to get Wayne as he is cycling for some candy as they go home with mother's friends. Dad wants some pizza as they arrive with it. They eat up as Dad then asks where Mom is as she is cycling away in the manager's basement. The episode then ends. In conclusion, the Cramp Twins was a very good show. It was very funny and entertaining for the 12 short minutes it had. It always told good silly stories and the dynamic of the twins was a good premise. This was always on when I was younger, so overall it is a must-watch. So thank you for watching. If you have any TV shows you like to see me do, put them in the comments.